took an oath to protect our country and everyone in it. And when US Airman First Class Troy May saw a woman stranded at the top of a mountain with a broken ankle, he wasn't about to leave her there. May and his friend were hiking in Washington State back in August when they found her. And some other hikers called 911, but it was going to take hours for help to arrive. May put her on his back and carried her more than half a mile down the steep trail along with his friend Layton. In this morning's Hometown Heroes on this Veterans Day, we're introducing you to First Class Airman Troy May, his best friend Layton Allen, and the woman that they rescued, 79-year-old Ursula Bannister. They all joined me live. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being with me. Ursula, I know you're over the phone. Can you hear me? Oh, she's not here yet. Troy, let me start with you instead. Set the scene for us that day and this hike that the two of you were on.
Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, it was a pretty nice day. We were going on a hike, just a normal hike is what it was going to be, you know. We got to the top, and then right there on our way down, we ran across Ursula and a few other people with a broken ankle. And so me and my buddy Layton right there, we just decided to carry her down. We're on the way down anyway. So we just ended up carrying her down to make sure that there wasn't going to be enough time for the swelling and everything else to get even worse by the time search and rescue got there.
The pictures are just incredible. And Layton, I understand this was your first time in Washington, and also you were wearing cowboy boots. Do I have that correct?
Yes, ma'am, you are correct. Troy and I both were wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah. So tell me about coming across Ursula, kind of what she said and your game plan from that moment on.
So we just got up there and we seen her at first, and we were just almost to the top. So she told us to keep going to the top because we made it that far. And if she was still there, she said, well, maybe we could help her out. So we came back, we started our way back down. And so she was still there. And then, so we just stopped to help her. And then I looked at Troy looked at me, and we're like, well, I guess we could just start carrying her down because search and rescue team still wasn't there yet.
Yeah, what else could you do? Thank goodness that y'all were all there at the same time. Ursula, I understand we've patched you in. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you very clearly.
Oh my gosh, Ursula, what a story. Set the scene for us just on your day. You're an avid hiker, I understand. Tell us about that day for you and what led up to the injury.
I take this hike about once a year. And my notebook says I've done it 12 times, so that's probably true unless I forgot to enter a few times. I'm very familiar with the trail. Couldn't find anyone to hike with me, so I went by myself. I went to the top, had a look, communicated with the ashes of my mother, and then I went down. It's a very blank piece of rock. And I missed the entry to the trail that leads off into the woods. And so I decided, I need to get back up to that spot. And I'll just bushwhack over there instead of retracing my steps. That's when my right foot found a critter hole, and I stepped into it, and I went down, and that's that.
And that's that. And speaking of that's that, I'm so sorry I have run out of time. It is 8 o'clock. I have to pass it off to the next show. But Ursula, I hope you're doing okay this morning. Troy May, Layton Allen, thank you for sharing your incredible story with us. And Troy, thank you for your service. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.